Here we go, Jon Snow here. This is part 3. Yeah, headshot this brute right from the start. If you want to put a shot or two into the brute chieftain, go for the head. I did, but I missed. I hit the second one, but it didn't really do much. If you're a really good shot, go for it. I advise you not to. I find it's a lot easier to do it at medium range with the battle rifle than it is to do it at long range with the sniper rifle. Yeah, I'm not gonna have a lot of times to talk about a lot of stuff, but just headshots. Use the battle rifle mainly on that one. When it comes to brute, use 2 sniper rifle bullets maximum on them. Excluding later fights with brute chieftains, they're the exception to the rule. If you're starting to use more than that, it's really getting to be too much, and it can start to be a big waste, especially with the famine skull on. On legendary, this can be pretty difficult, but on normal, the grunts down on that little left side are more of a nuisance than anything else. They can't really kill you. They'll shoot you a few times, you'll lose your sculpt, you'll be pissed, and that's about it. Again, this guy I do 1, 2, and then I'm just gonna stop. He'd already taken some damage, so it didn't take very many bullets to take him out. You do want to be careful when charging forward. Yeah, that was some nice editing there. Edit out a death. Which is the reason why you want to be careful charging forward, because that brute chieftain does have a tendency to surprise you, and on normal he can kill you in 1 hit. When that dropship flies in from the left, if there's a brute like right in your field of vision, take them out, and then move over to the left side and take out these guys, because while they can't damage you very well at this distance and on the normal difficulty, they will piss you off, because you'll be trying to scope in on like a brute or something, and then 1 plasma pistol shot will hit you, you'll lose your scope. That was something I didn't really like about the Halo series, that you lose your scope when you get hit. Now, with the brute, just keep pumping battle rifle shots into his head. It'll actually keep him at bay a bit. And once his helmet is off, 1 bullet to the head with a precision weapon will do it. If you don't know what precision weapon is, it's pretty much any weapon that gets a bonus for headshots. This is the battle rifle, the carbine, the magnum pistol, not the plasma one, the sniper rifles, and I think that's it. Grab a carbine because your BR is probably low on ammo. I'm just trying to put a couple shots into these jackals so they'll stop shooting at me, and I just headshot them both. And right now, right about then, I broke the 15,000 mark. So I could pretty much have not killed a single enemy from here on out. Like, right now, I have enough points to get the achievement. But yeah, I keep killing and I keep getting more points. On legendary, it's a really good idea to head up here, because there's gonna be some beam rifles that the jackal snipers will drop, but on normal, there's none of them up here. I was up here and I was halfway across here, and I'm like, oh, right. Forgot about that. They're not here on normal. I'm not 100% sure why I threw that plasma grenade, just for kicks. If you want, the skull is over here. If you don't already have it, you probably should have it. There's a skull guide on next-gen walkthroughs. And it's not one of those BS ones on YouTube, which, you know, more often than not, it's a rickroll or something. They're legitimate. I'm not going to be having the skulls in all the missions. If it's a convenient place for me, like I'm already there for some other reason, I'll show the skull, but more often than not, I really am not going to be showing them. For here, just take cover against this little pylon thing. On legendary, this doesn't work so well, because you're just going to get too many grenades thrown at you that will just kill you right off the bat. You need to move somewhere else. Those grunts are really hard to take, are surprisingly hard to take out at times because of the turret. You know, headshot the brutes with the sniper rifle and then use the carbine for the grunts. Do not use the sniper rifle on the grunts, it's an utter waste. there's really only the 2 brutes, so once you take those out, feel free to use the sniper rifle on the grunts. And then once you've taken out most of the enemies, just take cover until the Pelican blows up the 2 phantom dropships, and then you can hop in, and the mission will be over. You should have more than enough points by the time you get to the end. You see me throw a plasma grenade or 2 into the Pelican. Actually, the first one goes through it. I'm not talking about right there. When the Pelican starts to land, the first one actually goes through it, which is a cool glitch you can do. I think that works with any weapon or any grenade, is that it'll actually go through it when you throw it. Right here, that happens. You know, I kill a couple Marines, who cares? Yeah, you'll have plenty of points, and actually you'll see when I end the mission that I do have a ton of points. I ended this with like 18,000. Skip the cutscene because it's not allowed on YouTube. And if you look closely, it's 43,045. My total multiplier was 16.5, which is a lot considering it's, 16.5, and I had more than I needed to start. See ya.